This is Waco Tanks from Clout Gaming, here with some intermediate clashing. I think my biggest guiding principle for deck building with Mega Deck was I want to make sure that I had a lot of multi-use cards. So these are cards that can serve multiple purposes. And the reason for that is in a game like Magic the Gathering or Hearthstone, there are often cards that will allow you to manipulate your hand, but in Clash Royale, that's not really the case. I mean, you have so-called cycle cards, which are cheap and allow you to draw up, but there's not really a whole lot of, draw 3 cards or discard 2 cards or something like that. So in order to mitigate that sort of concern, I have cards like Cannon Cart and Lumberjack in my deck that are going to be, they're going to be used for one purpose and then another. I also have really versatile cards like Archers. I really like Archers because even though it doesn't do quite as much damage as other anti-air cards, I've got 2 ground troops, which is great for distracting Prince or something like that. So to get into the match, you're going to see me lead off with Hog, which is just something that I know it's not always advisable, but in a situation like this, if somebody doesn't have an answer for Hog in their hand, it might be quite a while before they can cycle to it. So I feel like it's a safe opening move. It served me well in this challenge. I like to drop my Musk in the back if there's not an immediate threat. I know that can be rocketed or fireballed, but I feel like that's a worthwhile move. Now, here's again, I said I use these multi-purpose carts. So you see Lumberjack and Cannon Cart both down there. The Cannon Cart served to not only do a bunch of damage, but also distract the Giant. Now you see the Lumberjack drops a Rage, and I'm going to capitalize on that Lumberjack's Rage right here. You see Archers at the bridge, kind of a rare play for someone like me, but you have those Archers at the bridge, which really, after being raged, take out a horde and a half. Now you saw that I had my finger on the baby dragon. My gut is to just drop baby dragon or even fireball, but because I had that horde torn down so much, I could take care of it with just an Ice Spirit. Now again, you see me attacking before I deal with the pump. This is one of my main principles that I talk about a lot of times when dealing with pump. If you've got fireball in hand or poison in hand or whatever it might be, it's really tempting to hit it right away, but if you're not completely destroying the pump, like with a rocket, then it's okay for it to bust out an elixir or 2, and you're still going to do the same amount of, you're still going to have the same amount of elixir advantage from that. Now that was just a really poor play, and I think right here the guy got a little bit confused as to what to do. The Wizard's a good counter for my Royal Hogs, but maybe I really feel like he shouldn't have played the Skarmy there after the botched freeze. You've got to go into defensive mode. He kind of, maybe the Skarmy was an over defense. I don't know what he was doing there. I like the heal Royal Hog combo, but where he dropped it wasn't very effective, and so this is already pretty much my battle. I've still got to be careful, but this is already pretty much my battle. Now, I know that he's probably got a win condition coming up, or a Tower Seeker coming up, so it's safe for me to do the Cannon Cart. And how do I know that? Because if I use the Cannon Cart on the Giant the last time, then the Giant's probably close to cycled back around. I've not counted that many cards. Now here you see he just wants to push all in, but he has forgotten about my Fireball, and that's just too much value. At this point, I think he gives up. I'm pretty sure the match is over, but again, since it's a challenge, I'm being careful. I didn't just go for the jugular. I'm very proud. I won the 9th win with the 3 crown, but the replays weren't available today for some reason, so that was annoying. Thanks for watching.